Hello, it's been ages since I've posted anything here, but I thought why not start up again now, because exams are coming up and there's a lot I want to say. Given that there are exams, I am going to be quite busy studying and stuff, but it's nearly the summer holidays, so expect more content, I guess. Anyway, I haven't done a plan with me video in quite a while. I think I had one scheduled for April, but I ended up deleting it because it just felt repetitive and the same as March and February and all of that. So the reason I'm sharing this one is because a lot has changed since then, and these recent months have been a lot of similar planning, but I've also got some additional stuff for November because of exams and everything. This page that we're on right now is something that I sort of took from Jasmine at Study Quill. Highly recommend you go and follow her. I'll link her channel in the description as well. It didn't really work for me, as you can probably tell because it's empty. But the idea was that if you have a few classes, you use it to plan your week, which here I've done Monday to Friday along the top and then my subjects along the side, and clearly I take too many subjects. But I have done something quite similar for my actual study plan, so I will show you that next. But firstly, here is November. For November, my theme is sort of grey and a bit of green to spice it up because I only have the one grey. I recently got a set of Tombos, which is what I'm using here. The habit tracker is pretty much the same as always for me. I've just extended my piano and study sections so that the max per day I can record is 3.5 hours. The way I see it is that it's highly unlikely that I'm going to do more than 3.5 of either of those things, and if I do, then good for me, I guess, but I don't need to write it down. This is week 45, aka the week we're on as I'm filming this. As you can tell, it's not very planned out, but it does sort of show the basic structure that I've been using, which is there's the week, and then I have my weekly goals, and I have 3 daily goals. The way I've been doing this is that I generally end up having like 4 or 5 goals in reality, but I'll usually get 3 done at most. And how this works for me is I have my goals / priorities, and then I plan out my day, which you won't see here because it's all on post-its that I carry around with me wherever I go. And then on the right side, as is typical, we have a special weekend plan. What's new for this week is on the left side of the right page, I have added an unload section, which is just everything important that I should really do this week. So this is week 46, aka next week. I've just realised that it should actually probably say week 45, and that the way I see it, weeks start on Sunday and week 46 is the Sunday of that plan. But this week is empty because I'm not entirely sure what I want to do with it yet. Given that this is my last week of school, I'll probably still be under my 3 goal system, but maybe I won't be. And then on the right, that's just a post-it that I've been using for the past few months, which has been really helpful in that it has a list of literally everything that I do, aside from extracurriculars that don't really require any effort outside of their structured times. But whenever I'm setting goals for the week, I just refer to this post-it, and it moves around the pages as we go along in the year. Now, this is something that is definitely new. It is my exam plan, well, the first one. So how this one works is that on the very right, the number in the corner is the date of my exam, and it's not entirely clear, but they're all November except the bottom 2 that say 01 and 08, which are December. And then backwards, I've planned out 2 weeks because I decided that 2 weeks would be a good amount of time for me to study for each of these exams. Some of them realistically are going to require more and some maybe less, but I think if I plan out 2 weeks, then I will be more prepared. I need to do a proper study plan because this isn't filled out at all, but I might make a video with just my study plan. And then this is week 47, which is my first week of exams. The other reason this one is empty is because I won't be using the 3-goal system from this week onwards, just because I don't really have to leave the house to go to school and I don't have like any scheduled activities. So I'll just be planning my days sort of in blocks more than, because before I had to plan around so many things, and from this week onwards I think I'm just going to be at the library doing a hardcore grind. We have the same for the following few weeks, and then we have reached the end of November, where on the left I have not planned it out yet, but we have my November playlist, and on the right November evaluation. So what I forgot to mention at the start, here's my title page for November. It's pretty messy, it's just a bunch of colours, the combos I have. I think it reflects my internal state of mind right now with exams and all. I haven't decided on a quote for this month, but anyway, I hope you guys are all doing well. It has been a very chaotic year.